Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, what's my brethren all around the world watching this video? Hope you're having a great day today. As you're tuning in to TSS, so shout out to you guys everywhere, wherever you're at. Hope you're doing well. Let's talk about Amir Khan, man. Amir King Khan, someone who I'm not gonna lie, over the years, if you would ask me 3 years ago, you said BT. Name me some of your favorite fighters in boxing. Amir Khan would have been top five names out of my mouth because I used to really like Amir Khan, but over the years, man, he's become a massive diva, massive diva. Um, and aside from that, he in the ring as a fighter, he delivers. He's a fun fighter to watch. Really should have been better in his career, but hasn't made the necessary adjustments and growth as a fighter to get to that next level. But still a quality fighter. But my frustration with him is, and as you guys can see by the title, man, it's 2018. It's 2018. And, if you're Amir Khan, you know what the number one fight people want to see from you is. It's not anybody else but Kell Brook. People are, when it comes to Amir Khan at least, the fight people are clamoring for is Kell Brook. Kell Brook, Amir Khan. Amir Khan, Kell Brook. Either order you want it, that's what people want to see fight. That's the fight. Okay? He himself is trying to make this fight as hard as possible to make now, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's a known fact that Kell Brook can't make the 147-pound limit. He'd have to kill himself to do that. Kell has stated himself in the past, so it is worth acknowledging that he will try his best to make the 147-pound limit to fight Khan. But I don't think that's fair to Kell Brook, man, because Kell Brook, truth be told, was the number one welterweight. At one point in his career, he was the number one welterweight. Amir Khan was never the number one welterweight. And Kell Brook's a quality fighter. And Kell Brook deserves, if they're going to fight, they should meet somewhere in the middle. Because truth be told, truthfully, quite frankly, Amir Khan's last fight wasn't even at 147. He fought for Greco at a catch weight of 150, 151, somewhere along those lines. So that's the weight. That's the weight that he should fight Kell Brook at. The same way you fight for Greco at is the same weight you need to fight Kell Brook at. Because let's be honest, if you're Amir Khan, you know it, I know it, and he definitely knows it. He ain't challenging for no damn world titles this year or within his next two fights. Quite simple as that. So Amir Khan, the reason I'm frustrated is Amir Khan came out recently and he stated that Kell Brook needs to fight welterweight. He said, I quote, "You know the name I want is Kell Brook. I am ready for him, but it has to be at 147. If that fight is going to happen, then it happens at 147. It's a summer stadium fight, definitely." End quote. Now, that makes no sense because you just fought Phil freaking LaGreco at 150.5 or 151, whatever the BS weight was. And, I've seen Amir Khan in person. I saw him in December 2016. The guy can get chunky in between fights if he doesn't take care of himself. So it's not hard for you. You can make that 151-pound limit and fight Kell Brook, but you know it, and I know that the closer you fight to 154, the worse it'll be for you. Straight up. You know it, and I know it. Kell Brook at that weight would spark you. Now, 147, that's a much more even fight. Kell Brook would have to drain himself to make the weight. He would lose a lot of fluid from his brain because that's what happens when you drain yourself. When you drain yourself to make the weight, you lose a lot of fluid from your brain, and you become more chinny and you're more susceptible to get knocked out. That's why when you see guys when they cut weight and they the weight drain, they can actually get knocked out easier. Perfect example: Sean Porter fought Adrian Broner a couple years ago at the lightest weight he's ever fought at in his career, which was 100. It was a 144-pound catch weight. He had to drain himself to make that weight, and he got caught by a shot from Adrian Broner and got knocked down in the 12th round. Now, if you've seen Sean Porter fight, he's fought much bigger punches than Adrian Broner and not been knocked down. He fought Keith Thurman and wasn't knocked down. He fought Kell Brook and wasn't knocked down. But he fought Adrian Broner and got knocked down. Why? Because he was weight drained. And that's the same thing that could potentially happen to Kell Brook if he drained himself to fight Amir Khan. So for this fight to be the best, for this fight to be as good as it possibly can be, they need to fight somewhere in between welterweight and 154 to catch weight. That's what I think they need to do. So there's that. Another thing is this, and I have to address this in this video. And it took me almost 5 minutes to get to this point. But Eddie Hearn, and shout out to Eddie Hearn. Respect what he's doing, whatnot. But Eddie Hearn it was reported by Michael Benson on Twitter, a good Twitter account. If you don't follow Michael Benson, I don't know what the hell you're doing. So he's tweeting great news, great stuff every day. So go follow at Michael Benson on Twitter. But Eddie Hearn apparently he's speaking to the WBA about making Amir Khan versus Samuel Vargas a final eliminator for the regular title, the belt that Lucas Batista will be fighting Manny Pacquiao for. So essentially, what Eddie Hearn is trying to do in 2018 is get Amir Khan a Manny Pacquiao fight. Are you shitting me? Are you serious? Like I understand that's a money fight. Stylistically, I think it'd be a fun fight. It'd be an entertaining fight. It'd be one that could be profitable. So at the end of the day, like my dad used to tell me when I was a young buck, he said, son, money talks and bullshit walks. So I understand, but Amir Khan, Manny Pacquiao. I mean, you got no disrespect to Manny. I love Manny. I still think he's a quality fighter. I think he'd actually probably still beat Amir Khan. That's the crazy thing about it. But it's just not the kind of fight that Amir Khan should be exploring. No fight right now really matters. Not even the Pacquiao fight. He squandered the whole prime of his career chasing Floyd, chasing Manny. When Amir Khan could have actually beaten those guys or been a top welterweight or been the number one guy in the world, he wasted those years chasing those guys and had to set up for fighting the likes of Algieri, Devin Alexander, guys like that. Louis, guys. I mean, he was so much better than, and we never got to see Amir Khan at his best against the best. But it also is a problem with that was, he spent so much time chasing them instead of building his own name, building his own career up. He relied upon those guys. And here we are in 2018. Manny Pacquiao is not the top welterweight in the world. Manny Pacquiao is not even going to command you the same amount of money he once commanded in the past. But yet, we're still here in 2018. Manny Pacquiao is 40 years old. He's part of Congress, and we're still chasing a Manny Pacquiao fight. I mean, definition of an insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. So my thing is this. Have your ambition. Fight Manny Pacquiao if that's what your heart desires. I'm not knocking that. But I'm just saying this, Amir Khan. If you retire and you hang those gloves up and you don't fight Kell Brook, it's going to be a big piss stain on your career because back in 2013, 2014, 2012, whatever, just back in the day, when Kell Brook was coming up and he was, a prospect, and when Amir Khan was a champion and they had the little interview on Sky Sports, that was a fight that the British boxing public and really the boxing world at large wanted to see. Now I can't even say that the boxing world at large wants to see this fight. It's really more the British boxing fans and I guess anybody who's a fan of Amir Khan or Kell Brook. I'm a massive Kell Brook fan, so I want to see this fight. But yeah, it's a fight that needs to happen. So Amir Khan, like your team, Eddie Hearn, you're pursuing a Manny Pacquiao fight. It makes no damn sense. Fight Kell Brook in December. I know Eddie Hearn has also stated. Eddie Hearn says a lot of things. It's hard to keep up with sometimes, but fight Kell Brook in December. Okay, do the British boxing fans a big favor for all the BS you've been putting them through all the years, and make the fight happen, man. Kell Brook, all respect to him, man. All respect. Kell Brook is one of boxing's truest warriors, man. The dude, he's fought Sean Porter. When none of these middleweights wanted to hike up their skirt and fight Gennady Golovkin, he said, "You know what? I'll go up to 160. I'll challenge Gennady Golovkin." It's probably a stupid risk. He was never the same after that. But he took the risk. He was trying to be great, and it just didn't work out for him. But he won. Even though he didn't win. He didn't win. As far as his record, but he won a lot of respect. He won a lot of fans that night when he fought Gennady Golovkin. I could honestly say, truth be told, that's probably when I became a Kell Brook fan. Was that Gennady Golovkin fight? Even though it was 4 or 5 rounds, he got stopped, whatever. It was just the courage that he showed to take the damn challenge. And then he fought Errol Spence, top level welterweight. Didn't have to fight him. He actually went against his promoter's best wishes in Eddie Hearn. And Eddie Hearn was trying to get him to fight 154 back last year. And Kell Brook said, "Nah, I want this IBF strap. If I gotta kill myself to make this weight, I'll make the weight. But I'm gonna fight Errol Spence. Unfortunately, he didn't get the decision there. But he's shown the willingness that regardless of the circumstances, he'll fight the best, and he's still one of the better. As far as talent goes, he's still a very talented fighter. He's still one very talented fighter, and I would still say if you had to compose a list of the top 10 best jabs in all boxing, guess what? Kell Brook's jab is still on that list. He's still one of the best. He's still one of the best jabs in boxing. So, with that being said, man, I'll wrap the video up by simply saying, Amir Khan, before you hang them damn gloves up, and before you keep your feet up and relax in your nice home in Bolton or wherever you live in England, you gotta fight Kell Brook. It's just one of them rivalry fights, one of the legacy fights that every fighter has to have. And every fighter, you're blessed and lucky to have someone like Kell Brook. Not every fighter gets that luxury. So, fight Kell Brook. Please let the Manny Pacquiao thing go. Okay, you wasted your whole prime chasing Manny and Floyd, trying to fight those guys. I don't blame you because guess what? Everybody else tried to chase them too, but really not as much as you were. And truth be told, I thought you should have fought Floyd or Manny. Really, Floyd. I thought in 2014 you probably would have had a great chance to beat Floyd, but it just wasn't in the cards. It wasn't in the cards. The timing wasn't there, and you had other opportunities. And you just didn't pursue them. So, we'll see what happens, man. But that's the news. Eddie Hearn trying to get Amir Khan a fight with Manny Pacquiao here in 2018, and Amir Khan also stating that Kell Brook needs to fight at 147 or the fight won't happen. So, a lot of politics as usual in boxing, but that's what we're here to do on True School Sports. We're here to talk about the politics of the game, the fine points of the game, the sweet science itself, and just the whole fight game at large. So we give you the whole package here. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe. Like I say in every single video, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.